Right, YouTube, Shadow King Najri, and I'm here to do my review of Dragon Ball Z Kai episode 156. So, as we last left off, Goku and the rest of the Z Fighters were trying to conjure up a super spirit bomb in order to defeat Kid Buu. But our ever so reliable humans are to, are not very trusting of Goku's plan, especially with Vegeta AB, ABBAB being them. Always be belittling them. Tongue got twisted there a little bit. So yeah. And Vegeta's very frustrated about this. Even uh had to plead with them, and we got to see a cameo of Android 17 as a park ranger and making a couple of the people raise their hands to help Goku and adding his own power. And then eventually Kid Buu figures out what they're doing after beating up Good Buu, and he tries to interfere, but Vegeta intercepts him and tries to fight, but uh, he was no match for Kid Buu before, and now that he's weakened, yeah, he's gonna get his ass handed to him as expected. And then Goku tries his hand at trying to convince the people, and he manages to convince all the people he's helped throughout Dragon Ball Z and the original Dragon Ball. Uh, but it's still not enough. And we even gotten so far as to see that people think that Majin Buu never existed to begin with, or that the person who's trying to talk to them was actually Babidi. I think that last one came from the guy who looks like Kuwabara. So maybe Chris Sabat will voice him again. But seriously, these people have practically forgotten what Babidi sounds like, or do they think that Babidi can disguise his voice? I hope it's the latter because the former sounds really, really stupid. And Goku starts to get so frustrated that he starts calling them idiots. And we also get to see a little bit of that hell filler and all the villains that Goku and the Z Fighters have defeated are all laughing at the whole situation that Kid Buu will be victorious and everything will be destroyed. Especially Frieza, as he says that this plan won't work because of his soft heart. Oh, no, anyway, that was a little later after they completed Spirit Bond. But basically, he said that the plan won't work because Goku is soft-hearted. Uh, but eventually, Mr. Satan uh, decides to intervene and says that they need to give their energy to Goku because he's saying that he's the one trying to defeat Majin Buu. No, Mr. Singh, you could have at least said that you had two people helping you defeating Majin Buu. You didn't have to seem like a conceited jackass. And and pretty much everybody in the world gives Goku their energy because Mr. Satan told them to. There's something incredibly depressing about that. I've lost all faith in humanity. But anyway, Goku manages to complete the Spirit Bomb and prepares to throw it, but Vegeta is still getting his ass handed to him by Kid Buu. And even though Kid Buu is afraid of the Spirit Bomb, he then figures out that as long as Vegeta is in the way, he won't attack with the Spirit Bomb. It's nice to see that Kid Buu does have, despite being a savage, does have some deductive skills, so we can still see that he has some intelligence to him. And Mr. Satan tries to help Vegeta by throwing a rock at him, which doesn't work at all. But then Good Buu intervenes by tackling Kid Buu, and then giving Mr. Satan an opportunity to just trying to rescue Vegeta, allowing Goku to finally launch the Spirit Bomb, and then it prepares to collide with Kid Buu, and that's where the episode ended off. It was nice to see all the cameos of people that the Z Fighters have aided throughout the series of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Z Kai as it is now. But it's also kind of depressing that the people have become so distrusting and so detached from the supernatural that it actually takes Mr. Satan to convince them. And yeah, that's just really rubs me off the wrong way. But all in all, a pretty nice episode. And also, we got a little bit of a promo of Dragon Ball Super. Uh, and it basically showed things that would happen, most of them involving Goten and Trunks. And what's odd was that we got to see that Goku turned into a Super Saiyan instead of a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. So I'm thinking that part of Dragon Ball Super will take place before revival of Frieza, and then the rest of the parts will take place after it, just to fill in some gaps. I'm also still hoping that it's going to go past the ending of Dragon Ball Z, so we can officially retcon GT, and there'll be no denying it, unless people are extremely delusional. But all in all, good episode, good promo for Dragon Ball Super, and I really hope that they get a lot of things to do for Goten and Trunks, and hopefully make Gotenks a better character, so he could be a bit more serious and responsible in fight. So that's enough about Dragon Ball. Next video, I'm going to be talking about something about E3, and something that I've been waiting for a long time. I'll catch you guys later.